Today I'm going to talk about 10 foods that make you gain more weight than you think. I'm sure you'll be surprised with some of them, because they are harmless and so nice, but they can get in the way of your weight loss process and ruin your goal of losing weight, so it is important that you see it to the end so that you don't miss anything. Comment here below a food that you consume every day and do not give up, just so we have an idea if it is something good or bad for your health. And check out the link we left in the first comment, you won't regret it. The first food that is fattening more than it seems is white flour. Basically, this type of flour has been peeled, all the fiber has been removed, and with that most of the nutrients have also been lost, leaving only the carbohydrate. So it acts by greatly increasing the insulin spike and can impact your blood sugar and favor weight gain. The main problem is that flour is present in many things, in the pie, in the cookie, in the bread, and so on, and this makes us consume a lot of flour per day without realizing it. When it comes to substitution, whole wheat flour is a good option, because of its accessibility, but there is also oat flour, almond flour, coconut flour, etc. All are great for substitution. The second food is those industrialized empanadas that are bought ready-made and frozen. First, because of the filling that is the least natural possible, the way it is prepared is basically frying and then freezing. The amount of sodium is absurdly high, among other things that make this type of food a very bad option for health. The third is salad dressings. This is a food that gets on the list because it is very misleading, since people put it on their salads and because it is something healthy, then they are free to have it as a side dish. The person puts lettuce, tomato, carrot, and pours a huge amount of dressing. The problem is that its composition is full of fat, salt, preservatives, dyes, stabilizers, and many other things that contribute to weight gain. So the tip is, make your own sauce at home using olive oil with parsley, mint, vinegar if you like, etc. You can also use yogurt with mint, lemon, salt, and it is delicious. Another food is peanuts. Not that it's bad, the problem is that people usually eat a lot of them because it's tasty and they snack on them, which causes a lot of them to be eaten without realizing it. So pay attention to the quality of the peanuts, preferably unsalted and already peeled, and the quantity ingested. The fifth food is sweetened drinks. They are very easy to ingest and can put too many calories in without any perception. So that orange juice, soda, sweetened milkshake juice, among others, have too many calories, and even the natural fruit juices lose all the fiber of the fruit. Prioritize foods that will satiate you and avoid these types of drinks in your routine. Fatty red meat is the sixth food. Many cuts of red meat have too much fat in the fibers themselves and make it very difficult to clean with a knife. The leanest cuts are actually lizard, duckling, and filet mignon, but filet mignon ends up being a bit more expensive, which makes it less affordable to consume every day. Prioritize these and be moderate when eating them. Alcoholic beverages could not be left out. Beer and liquor are classic options, and those who drink already know that they make you feel fat easily. As for distilled beverages, they are also fattening, especially depending on the mixture made. Many use condensed milk, a lot of fruit, sugar, among others. So, drink with moderation and, in this initial process, if possible, leave the alcoholic beverage aside. Now the white bread. This is a food made from that white flour we have already mentioned in the beginning, with no nutrients, basically carbohydrate-based, and it brings a very large response of glucose and, consequently, of insulin in your body, favoring weight gain. So, if you can, opt for whole wheat bread or low-carb bread, made with the mentioned flours. Almond, coconut, and walnut flours are good options. About white rice, very common in Brazil, is it fattening or not? The more polished the rice is and with less husk, the less integral it is, so it has less fiber and fewer nutrients. This ends up making it an empty calorie, which will have a big impact on your blood sugar. If you can't replace it with brown rice, try adding a little bit of quinoa, some vegetable like broccoli or cauliflower, etc. And the 10th, which may seem a bit surprising, are those gourmet coffees. Obviously, the natural coffee brewed in the kettle, pure, is thermogenic and even helps weight loss, because it is diuretic and good for losing weight. But nowadays we have many gourmet coffees, like those that look like a milkshake, a sundae with whipped cream and condensed milk. So be careful that these coffees may be getting in the way of your diet. Try to eat more the natural option of coffee, without sweetened condiments and other accompaniments. And then, of all the coffees I mentioned, which one surprised you the most? And which is more difficult for you to give up on a daily basis? Subscribe to our channel and leave your like so that this video reaches more people. See you soon. Today I'm